It's me, Roger. I'm back again to make a little video where I reveal all my little secrets to you. Do you have clean hands? Are you subscribed? So let's not waste any more time. Let's go. Hello, dear friends. Today I'm offering you an easy-to-make dessert. It's a snail pie. I assure you there are no snails in it, okay? It's a pie, a sweet leavened dough in the shape of a snail that goes very well with coffee or for a snack. It's very good, it's easy to make, and a real treat. You'll let me know what you think, I'll show you. To make the dough, we will need white flour, salt, sugar, yeast. Here I have dehydrated yeast, that works too. Water, butter, milk powder, an egg, and some fermented dough that I will take out of the freezer. We will start by hydrating the flour. That is, in my small mixer, I will put the water and the flour, only 3/4 of the flour. Now I will attach my hook and let it run for a minute at low speed just to mix. And I will cover it and wait for an hour. See you in an hour. Now, it's been over an hour that my flour is hydrated. It's hydrating. I will add my fermented dough and my yeast. I will now let it run for 6 minutes at first speed. See you in 6 minutes. My mixer has stopped, so we can see that the dough is quite firm. That's completely normal. In there, I will add my milk powder. I will add the sugar, salt, butter, the last quarter of the remaining flour, and the egg. And I will let it run for 6 minutes at second speed, very slowly at first, so it doesn't spill out. See you in 6 minutes. My little mixer has stopped. A little bit of flour, and I check the elasticity. We can see that the gluten has worked well. My dough is perfect like this. So I will add a little bit of flour, and I remove my hook. I will cover all this and let it rest for half an hour. See you in half an hour.
It's now been half an hour that my dough is resting.
We can see that it has risen a little. It's going very, very well. I will take it out of the mixer. The recipe: 400 grams of white flour, 200 grams of water, 1 egg, 40 grams of sugar, 40 grams of butter, 20 grams of milk powder, 20 grams of yeast, 100 grams of fermented dough, and 8 grams of salt. I place my dough on my work surface, which I floured well beforehand. I will sprinkle a little bit of flour on top and let it rest under a cloth for 10 minutes. See you in 10 minutes. 10 minutes have passed. Now I will carefully and meticulously roll out my dough to make a beautiful and aesthetically pleasing rectangle. I will gently and softly use the rolling pin for that, a fairly large and spacious rectangle, you know. My rectangle is now ready. There are several ways to do this. Either you put a slightly firm vanilla cream, or a brown mass, or a white mass. To make one of these three things, I provide the links just at the top, right there. So I spread the mass on top. Not too firm if it's a hazelnut mass, like here. I spread it over the entire surface. There, it's done. Now on top of that, I'm going to sprinkle raisins that I soaked. I soaked them in rum, but for those who don't want alcohol, you can soak them in water, so they are still a bit more tender. And that will work just fine too. I put quite a bit because I like it. Well, there, it's done. And now I'm going to roll this like so. I'm going to make a roll, tightening well each time very carefully, like this. I don't know if you can see the movement well. To get as many turns as possible. I do this until I have a nice roll. And now that I have my roll, I'm going to cut it just a little. Like this, about 3 centimeters thick. I do this with my entire roll. Now, I'm going to take them one by one and arrange them in a circle like this, which I've placed on my tray with baking paper. Of course, I've greased my circle well beforehand, but I'm absolutely going to do this all around indeed. Tightly packed. Now that it's in my circle, I'm going to let it rise until it's not quite at the height. There. In the meantime, I'm going to preheat my oven to about 190 degrees. 190 degrees. And we'll meet again shortly. No need to cover. Now, we see that it has risen. My oven is hot. I'm going to put this in for about 35 minutes. We'll see. If I see that it's getting too much color, I'll simply put a paper on top, you know. But it really needs to be cooked all the way through. We'll meet again shortly. And there you go. It's cooked. Now, I'm going to brush it with apricot jelly. While it's hot, you know, I do this while it's hot. I thinned it a little. I did so that it's quite liquid, you know. It's to make, not only to add a little flavor, but also to create a slightly waterproof layer that you'll apply the glaze on later. I do this over the entire surface. I apply enough, you know. Now that I've finished my apricot glaze, I'm going to put a sugar glaze on top. Composition. How did I make this glaze? I used 50 grams of powdered sugar and 10 grams of water. Mix well. Here's what it looks like. So now I have enough to cover everything. It's going to be very, very good. And to finish, as we say, the cherry on the cake, I put coarse sugar as a topping. And there you go. Now I just have to let it cool. We'll meet again later. And here is the final result. Yes, of course, I left it a little too hot in the oven, but well, it's not a big deal. It will still be fine. What I should have done is cover it a little sooner, but it will be just fine. In the meantime, I'm going to go taste all of this. So now all that's left is to enjoy. You really need to sign it, huh? And here is the inside, with the raisins and the filling. Now I'm going to make slices and we'll enjoy all of this. So here is a nice slice. And we are going to enjoy all of this. I wish you a good appetite. Do the same. It's not difficult. And I'll see you soon for another video. I hope you liked this video. Now you know how to do it. Go ahead, do it. It's not difficult. And I'll see you soon for another video. Goodbye. Don't forget, a little thumbs up. Subscribe. Please share my videos, sir. And thank you for leaving a comment, your support and appreciation.